Okay, so this is going to be a quick video talking about just sort of trying to speak to the family members of those suffering from tinnitus, because that's the thing I've never done a video on before. I've never really talked about it, and that's because both of my parents, they have a mild form of tinnitus, well, certainly milder than mine anyway, but they got it enough to know what was going on with it. And when I had my big spike, my dad was in hospital unconscious anyway, so I didn't really have to worry about it like that, but I did have to sit my mum and my brothers down at some point and just tell them straight what was going on with me, because it was obvious I wasn't doing very well. But the problem with tinnitus is that it's not like having a broken arm or an ailment like that, where there's obvious, visible, outward symptoms that you can see and relate to. For someone who knows someone with tinnitus, they look fine, but they're acting weird. I think that's about the best way to sum it up. So it can be natural to just tell them, oh, well, get over it, carry on, you're alright, just carry on with life. But for someone suffering with tinnitus, I can tell you from experience, it's absolutely debilitating when it's bad. It can be world-ending, and many people have committed suicide over this, and as bad as it feels to say it, many more will. Because it's that bad. It can get that bad. It can completely shatter you emotionally. It completely destroyed me at one point. I was genuinely considering suicide, which seems insane given how much I've recovered. And for anyone suffering tinnitus, if you haven't heard it before, you can improve. Ignore what your doctor says, they don't know shit about this one. But yeah, you absolutely can improve it, but fundamentally, in my opinion, it comes down to calming the nervous system down, which in most cases will mean dealing with chronic forms of stress, both external ones and internal ones. And an obvious external form of stress is when you're suffering from tinnitus, and it's that bad and you're struggling to cope, and your friends and your loved ones that see you like it, all they can say to you is, oh, get over it, be very unsympathetic. And again, I sympathise with the family members that are like that, because it is hard to deal with. It's a weird one, because there's no external symptoms. What could be wrong with you? But the best piece of advice I could give is put yourself in their shoes. Find a high-pitched noise on YouTube, the kind of thing that you hear at a rock concert when a microphone goes too close to a speaker, that kind of horrible, screamy feedback that makes you go like that, instantly to block it out. Find a noise like that on YouTube, there's bound to be one, or just type in what it's like to have tinnitus, I'm sure you'll find a video on it. But yeah, find that, turn it down, be on the safe side with it, turn the volume off, put the headphones on, then gradually turn it up until it gets to a level where, if you're trying to go about your day, day-to-day activities like working, caring for a child, trying to enjoy time with friends and family, turn it up to the point where you think it would really mess up your ability to do that. Then imagine that you can never take the headphones off. That's what tinnitus is like when it's bad. Some people have it mild, some people have it to a level where it doesn't really affect them, it's just kind of there in the background, or they don't hear it when the TV's going, that sort of thing. But for the most part, imagine you can hear that over everything. Then imagine yourself trying to live your life. Try to just get over that. Try to sleep. Try to eat a meal without worrying about it. And then there's all the anxiety that goes with it, because it is poorly understood by doctors and scientists and all this sort of thing. It's an absolute nightmare. When mine was bad, I was worried I was going to lose my hearing. I was wondering what's wrong with it. Will it get better? Is it going to get worse? How quickly is it going to get worse? Will I ever get my life back? Will I ever be able to sit and enjoy a meal with my family again without fucking crying my eyes out because I'm suffering that bad? Will I ever be able to sleep again? Will I ever be able to relax? Will I ever be able to wake up in the morning and just enjoy lying in bed, quiet, with nothing to do? Because that was a horrible one to lose, that was. And yeah, I cried a lot about that. I don't cry easy, but I did. I basically spent every day curled up in the fetal position in the corner of my room, crying my eyes out, because I just couldn't function. I couldn't. So if you're the family member of someone suffering from tinnitus and you're seeing that kind of behaviour from them, they're not just being a drama queen about it. They're not just overreacting. It can be that bad. It really can be, in spite of the fact that there's no obvious outward signs that there's anything wrong. All the stuff going on internally adds up to hearing, stress, all that kind of stuff. It will add up to hearing a noise in your head that can end your life. And it really is bad when it's bad, so I do recommend it. If you have a family member that's suffering from it, and you're struggling to feel sympathetic about it, or you're struggling to relate, you're struggling to understand why they're reacting the way they are, why they're behaving the way they are, just seriously, get a noise like that, put it on, put some headphones on, turn it up a bit so that it's uncomfortable, and imagine you could never take it off. You know, you might manage it for a few minutes and it'd be fine. You might manage it for whatever and think, oh, this is okay. But imagine, just try to put yourself in that situation. Being in a quiet room, trying to sleep, trying to function. It's terrible. It really is. So I've just made this video trying to highlight that fact for anyone. You know, if you have questions or comments or whatever, feel free to put them below. I'm happy to read them, happy to reply. You know, I want to help people with this stuff. I wish I could do more. I really do. Because, like I say, there's going to be many more people losing their lives over this. And that's a fucking tragedy, because it is possible to get better. It really is. But not if we all disregard the fact that it can be terrible just because there's no major outward signs of it. So again, comment below, talk to me about it. I'll offer support if I can. I will be busy for the next couple of weeks, I'm afraid. I'm off on holiday, and I'm about to do a video on that, but just, yeah. I will get back to you as soon as I can with this stuff. So yeah, I hope that helps. I hope that illustrates things a bit for everyone. And yeah, I'll talk to you in the comments below. Take care till next time. You're not alone with this, so please don't lose hope with it. Never lose hope. Never consider suicide. It's not worth it. As long as you're alive and breathing, you do have the potential to get better. As long as you keep trying and you don't give up. It can happen. It happened for me. It can happen for anyone, no matter what caused your tinnitus or what's going on. You can find a way to do the stuff to make it better. So yeah, I'll speak to you guys soon. I hope you take care till next time. I'll see you then. Bye.